Merry Vixmas players and collectors. Welcome back to my channel, Ren's Collectibles. If you're new here, I'm Ren. Today, we have a very exciting Christmas opening, and that's right, we are celebrating with none other than Nostalgix TCG. You guys know this is my favorite TCG, and we had to open up another Day Zero booster box. We're looking for some new voids and possibly that golden lucky frog. But as we take a look down below, you'll see that I have a brand new playmat as well. This is the Vixmas playmat that my brother actually got me for Christmas. Opened it up yesterday, but we got a brand new playmat, and it's very Christmas oriented and themed, so we are going to be using that while we crack into this Day Zero booster box. So let's not waste time, let's just get into it, huh? Hopefully your guys' Christmas is going fantastic. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. I hope you guys are all enjoying the time, the season, everything with your families, doing, you know, whatever traditions and things you guys do. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. This is a very good time of year for a lot of people. So we are going to have a great time though as well, because we are cracking some packs here. All right, I'm gonna actually move the booster box like off to the side a little bit there. Let's get into it. We are looking for that golden lucky frog. Like I said, this is just such a special box. We have to keep looking. We have to keep opening. I'm gonna be going over and playing some Nostalgix with some friends and family later today. So hoping I can get something to go show them. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ooh, we got a Vixmas to start off, holographic, very nice. Make sure you guys also like the video if you haven't already, but comment down below what you are getting for Christmas, or what you've already gotten for Christmas that you are very excited about, what your favorite gifts was, or put what your favorite tradition is. I'm always a big fan of seeing other people's traditions and, you know, seeing how they play out and what you guys all do. So let me know down below. All right, Mob Arena, Puppet Master, Cordis Look. Got some good cards here. There's lots of deck combinations possible within these. Inkar and Destructa. Actually needed another Destructa for a deck I want to build. So that worked out pretty good. Destructa is one of the ones I've pulled the least of in terms of non-holo rares, so very happy about that one. All right, let's see what we get here. Towerfall, such a menacing card. It's such a good card if it's on your side. Such a terrible card if it is not on your side. Evelyn, we got a hero, non-foil hero. All right, moving right along here. Nostalgix is such a good TCG. I mean, an interdimensional custom card game. Such a good TCG. If you guys have not played it already, you definitely need to try it out. And if you are, you know, you're afraid to dive in without playing games or something, reach out to me. Let me know. Join the Discord channel as well, because they do a lot of games on there. We got Tabletop Simulator. We can play, you know, over Discord camera. However you guys want to do it. I am here to help play the game if you guys want to play it. So let me know. All right, come on. We got to get some voids here. We got to get the golden lucky frog. This box was blessed. This was sent to me from Canada. Ooh, Aplith. There's one I don't get very often either. So that's a good holo. But this box was purchased and sent all the way over from Canada. So I'm hoping this has the good luck. You know, I've tried some US boxes now, and I got to try the Canadian boxes. Maybe this is where it's all at, folks. Maybe we gotta try. Show the Canadian folks some love, huh? All right, come on. What are we getting here? What are we getting here? Got Biceptus and Dr. Corvus, another fantastic hero. And if you guys did not know, just join the Discord. I'm just gonna say it like that. You guys need to join the Nostalgix Discord. Zaba has been posting and dropping some teasers and little tidbits of the next set, which is Harmonic Surge. So you guys don't want to miss out on that. But also, you know, if you don't want to go read things and you'd rather have somebody just like show you the news, again, another good reason to subscribe to my channel is I'm starting a news section for when Nostalgix drops some news. So be on the lookout for that. That video is coming up very, very soon because we got a lot of information to go over. A lot of good stuff to be hyped about and look forward to, honestly. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, again, if you haven't already. Alright, got Meduset, Divine Blessing, Mimicus, Tutorial Level, Lunarva, Lava Bite, and Evangeline. Nice. Evangeline. I always say Evangeline, but it's Evangeline. That is a beautiful card right there. I think that's for like one of the most sought after hollows. Because it's not the easiest to pull. It's really not. Alright. We're getting there. We're about a fourth of the way through the box. We still got plenty of packs to go, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of Nostalgix goodness here. Let's get it. Athena. Need that for Evangeline. Alright. Boomerang. Panbu. Pressure Plates. And Cerber Cat. Very nice. It's not a bad card to play either. Very low cost for pretty good abilities. For anybody who may be new watching this, wondering, you know, what in the world is Nostalgix TCG? Well, first of all, it's a very fun game to play. If you are a fan of Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh!, you will find a great deal of those games built into this one here. There we go, Shimmer Seraph. My very first hero I started off with. But the gameplay is fantastic. It is top tier. It's honestly like my favorite TCG to play right now. And I never thought, you know, something would overtake Harry Potter TCG, but this one certainly has. So you definitely want to check it out. The gameplay is top tier. I didn't even like look at these arts. These are really cool arts. You can't get past that. Yes, we got the queen herself, Valkyrian. You guys didn't know, there is a rule. It's called the Valkyrian rule. All right. This is unofficially official. I had no part in this rule, but if you guys pull Valkyrian, a hollow Valkyrian, it's just the Valkyrian rule that you have to send it to me. So, you know, if you guys got some already, you know, go ahead and reach out to me and I'll let you know where to send them. Valkyrian is my favorite fighter in this whole game. And I am going to be doing a binder of just Valkyrian. Panguard. Non-hollow rare. Alright. We haven't seen any voids yet. That's okay. You know, we're not even guaranteed to get voids. That's what makes the chase so thrilling, in my opinion, is that you know that there's a chance your box might not have any. But there's a chance your box could have multiple. So I don't know, like it's just the thrill of it that really gets me. Voidcast. Now this is an excellent card right here for gameplay. Oh yeah, I need to pull a lot more of those. A lot more of those. And extra life. Yeah, let me have a full deck of those. Almost did. One too many to the front. We almost saw the rare right at the start here. Phagebot. Excaliger. Goonjo. Man, we're getting like all the Gamatron pieces right now. Magnet Storm. We got Witchy's Hat Drop. And Tacoon. The baby Bylask. He's such a cute little guy here. Nice. Nice. We've actually gotten a good amount of pulls so far. I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping we get that Golden Lucky Frog though. That's the big chase. That's the big one. All right, Keepers of the Peace. That is a good card to have too. If you guys don't have that in your deck, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're gonna get beat up. Tune Up. Very nice. All right. Come on, big money. Now, this game is just, it's a blast. And you know, I've been looking at all these other TCGs, trying to go, you know, why are they getting the recognition? And, you know, why isn't Nostalgix in the limelight? And don't get me wrong, Nostalgix is building up there. Like, it's becoming one of the top TCGs, and like, the hype is there. The hype is building. But I'm just sitting here going, like, why are people liking Metazoo and, you know, like Cryptic and all these other new games over it? Because it has everything. Nostalgix has everything that you want out of all those other things. Collectability. There's some money into it. I'm not here for the money. I don't necessarily agree with the money piece, but there's money to be made off of it. The gameplay is top tier. Zaba himself he's all in on his game. And there we go. We pulled our very first Void Rare, ladies and gentlemen. Engineer IP. Or Engineer 1P. However you would like to say it. I don't know why I always want to say Engineer IP. Just, it flows a little bit better off the tongue. But we got a Void Rare, ladies and gentlemen, with one pack left in the right side of the booster box. That is very good. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. You know what would be crazy? Back-to-back voids. I don't think it's ever happened. I don't think it has. But maybe we can be the first. Because there's no mapping these. There's no guarantees in these. It could happen. Very low chance, probability-wise, but Marajor, very nice. So that is the first half of the booster box, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go straight into the second half and blitz through this. I don't want to take up all of your Christmas time, but I know a lot of you guys like to hang out and like to watch some videos on Christmas Day. If you're like me, you know, that's what we do. So you enjoy time with family and you like to watch stuff like this. So hopefully you guys are all enjoying your Christmas and you're enjoying this opening. Vix of the 6th. There she is. That is the beautiful lady herself. Very powerful. Master of the Foxes. Who are my arch nemesis in Nostalgix TCG. So much so that I had to build an anti-token deck just to play against it. Sinking Feeling, that is a very good card. That is a very good card. Alright, we got Rowlet, Game Show, Aegisect, and Chrono Krios. Very nice. I have a deck in mind that's kind of centered around him a little bit. So maybe one day, I will eventually. I will eventually. I just don't know when. Do some deck techs on Nostalgix to show you guys some of my decks, kind of how they work, and let you guys get, you know, I guess a little bit in on how to build some of these decks. And I'm not the greatest out there. I'm gonna flat out say that I am not the greatest player out there, but I love the game and I love experimenting and playing these cards. So, Pillfish. We pulled the booster box dragon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. There it is in all of its glory. Wow. All right. There's no bigger pull for the holographic side than the booster box dragon right here. Not bad at all. And then we got the void one right here. All right, come on. Let's pull the void booster box dragon. Let's just do it. Let's do it. It's one of the ones I don't have yet. My packs, I got a tower, a mountain of empty packs that are falling over now. Scarepin, Voodoo. There we go. Very first deck I ever built was based around Voodoo. All right, Sarah, One Trick Pony, and Brecken the Broken, the Miner. That's a nice little phrase that MJ coined there, Brecken the Broken, and he's very easily become my favorite hero to use. If you guys know me, you know I play Magic the Gathering as well. I'm very much a black-blue player. Health is a resource. Health is a resource. It is expendable. It is. Up to a certain degree. But it is. Extra Life. There we go. That's one of the other cards I was talking about right here. This is a good one. Ooh. Ooh. You get some, you void out some Gametrons and you extra life it back into play. Ooh. Man, that is a... You're gonna be hurting your opponent, that's for sure. Alright, Metal Card Flick. Livewire. Tornadix. Laser Pointer. Yellow card, Magnastorm, Witchy's Hat Drop, Abducta, Radonic, and Engineer Up. Very nice. The non-foil version. Alright. Let's go. Come on. Well, there's still chance for the Golden Lucky Frog, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very rare. Very rare. That's what I was talking about before. You know, like all these other TCGs have like huge chase cards that everybody's after. And Nostalgix has a card that is literally 1 in 777 packs. It doesn't get much rarer than that, ladies and gentlemen, as we pull the Gamatron himself. Woo! The big two right there, ladies and gentlemen. Booster Box Dragon and Gamatron. The top tier pulls right there. They do not come in very many booster boxes together, but we are getting lucky. We are getting very lucky. The Golden Lucky Frog certainly is on our side, whether he makes his appearance or not. We are being blessed. I almost did that wrong. That's okay. Here we go. Moraga. Chrono Coup. That's a mouthful, man. That is very much a mouthful. Alright, Scrap Metal. Spookula. Baby Card Dragon. Malfunctioning Drone. And Lucky Frog Merchant. Very nice. We are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We got about, what, half the left side left? About a quarter of the box left. We're getting down there. We've got some fantastic pulls so far, though. We really have. I mean, this has been one good box. This really has been. But we got Tredden and Morang. All right. I think I hear my daughter's crying out there. So hopefully she figures something out on her own. But I might have to go out there here in a minute to soothe her, I guess. See what she needs. But she's probably just sad that she's not getting to open Nostalgix, honestly. I mean, that's what makes me sad, too. We got Stumpkin and a Jellyphant Hollow Rare. Very nice. If you guys backed Nostalgix on Kickstarter, you just got to see a very exclusive version of Jellyphant. And I'm not going to ruin it for you guys here. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys here. You guys can go to the Discord, go find it if you want to yourself, or you can wait until the news video I do drops, because that will be part of it. But it's a very cool one. All right, we got Severe Weather, Athena, Souljar, Mysterious Vial, Reverse, Level Playing Field, Pelaga, Biceptus, Buckybot, and Bylask. What a good hero right there, too. All right, we've got a few packs left. We are getting down there. We are getting down there. This has been a very good opening, though. Can only get better from here. We can pull some big stuff. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see if we can get at least one more Void. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Pigma, Verox, Chains of the Deep, Meduset, and Croak. Non-holo rare. It's all right. We got the Shiga, the Destroyer, up on there. Which, by the way, I did not pull it. I purchased this. This was a nice little Christmas gift to myself, but I do have the Void Shiga the Destroyer now. Day 0, no less. Day 0. That's going straight to the binder, though, folks. That one is a binder card for sure. That is not going to be played with. I got to complete the master set. I'm almost done, actually. There's only a handful of cards left I need. As we pull another Void Rare, ladies and gentlemen, Vix of the 6. That's what we are talking about right here. That's what we are talking about. Vix of the 6 Void Rare. I believe I already have this card, but it might be first edition. I don't know. I don't remember. I believe I might have that card already, though, but we will take it. Every time, we will take it. I will not complain about that. All right. Let's get a Golden Lucky Frog. We got our 2 Voids that we were looking for. I'll take another Void if they have another Void in here. But let's see if we can pull that Golden Lucky Frog. Boom! That is a Liddy. Boom! That is Detective Mako. You know, one of these days I'll get it. I'll get it right. All right. All right, come on. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we can get. Fish out of water. This is my brother's favorite card when I play it. He just absolutely loves it. Let me just put it out there. He loves when I play that card. It's a very good card, ladies and gentlemen. We got Lilith, the Demon Queen herself. Very nice, very nice. That is a top tier pull, actually. For not being a holographic, she's a really good card. Playability wise, art wise, collector wise, there's just nothing that Lilith can't do. And if you like Lilith, you'll like what's coming out in the second set. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say any more right now. I'm gonna tease you guys a little bit. You're gonna like what's coming out in set number 2. All right, Excaliger and Grot Bloom. All right, we got 2 packs left. We got Shiga and the Booster Box Dragon. So we're gonna go with the Booster Box Dragon first, just to get it out of the way. You know, we're gonna do it. Of course, he might have the good pull. I don't know. Maybe the Golden Lucky Frog's in here. We should save this for last. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe they both have good pulls in them, and we're not gonna be disappointed either way. There we go, Semperkin Hollow, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite artworks of this entire game so far is this Semperkin right here. I even have the Semperkin playmat somewhere. I think it's in my bag. I take it to my game shop when I go play. But we are down to the final pack, ladies and gentlemen. 1 pack left. Let's see if we can end on some last pack magic. Let's get it. Come on, Golden Lucky Frog. Let's make your appearance here. Robel, Pillfish, Boodle, Lunch Break, Complete Yeet, Lucky Draw, Sarah. Oh, in Nakira, Herald of the Kraken. That's okay, though. We did get 2 Void Rares from today's opening. Vix of the 6 and Engineer Up. We got a lot of hollows, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even pick these up. There's a lot of hollows, including the big 2 right there. Yeah, this was a phenomenal opening. This was a phenomenal opening. Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite pick from my opening today was, or what your favorite card from Nostalgix at all is. I'm very curious to see what you guys put out there. But thank you very much. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy New Year if I don't see you until then. I will be dropping more videos, but if you don't see me until then, Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys all get to spend a lot of good time with your families, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. So stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you in the next one.